All right, yeah, now I just need a tissue.
Like, sweet, and then it came and I was like, that looks unique. It's in much better shape than the one that I paid almost twice as much for. Like this one,
Phil.
With the crease on it.
Oh, yeah.
I have it non-hollow just in case anyone gets on my case and makes me flip it off for a bigger tournament.
I only would if what's it called,
You
yeah.
can feel it.
If I can feel it on the back specifically.
Uh-huh.
Christian, you're up against Jesse. You're up against me.
Cool. What am I playing?
Yeah, that's a good question. What I'm asking myself still.
Jesse, you're up against Christian. Against Christian? All right. Let me get organized a little bit.
Thanks,
Sure. We have.
I'll let you guide my fate, brother.
I can play Christian on camera. Wrong one. I gotta do the big shuffling now. Big shuffling.
Pick a spot, any spot. I don't care where we go. Alright. What do you want to do?
Sure. Just because Christian was going to be on turn with Justin.
Okay. Here, just do it.
Charlie's got this.
All right. Yo.
Not a whole lot. Excited for holiday weekends.
Yeah. I'm excited for only one more week till we have Elden Ring Fortnite. Night Rain comes out on the 30th.
Oh. I didn't play either of those games. Elden Ring or Fortnite.
Huh?
No, it's not actually Fortnite.
Oh, he said he was going to try to be
online
like 2 days ago.
co-op.
Online.
Oh, okay.
It's like a procedurally generated map, and it's like 3-player co-op, but they increase the speed of characters, and each round is like 45 minutes.
So it's like a
Alright,
roguelike
we were
Dark
supposed
Soul.
to do something later, but
That's pretty
I
cool.
guess not.
Yep.
I dig that.
And it's like somewhat pre-created
Thank you.
characters, but like you still get to
I appreciate
like you have some creative control.
Yeah.
Like I think it looks very fun.
Nice.
And there's going to be some types of skins, but they'll still all be immersive. They're not going to be like, oh, it's Dark Souls, but anyway, here's John Wick.
Yeah, here's Darth Vader.
Like they'll be, tipping their hat. Like there's an Artorias skin for the Guardian class confirmed.
Here's 4 Super Saiyan 4 Gokus hiding in a bush.
I know that is it prowess used to bounce
We started off this weekend by I did the first tattoo that I've done in months.
Nice.
That was cool. I did Max's hand.
What
The odds of me shuffling before even seeing that is going to be high.
This flower. He had gotten a henna tattoo at a fundraiser that we went to, and he really liked it. So I took the design and made this. He was on the fence as whether or not he wanted shading in the petals. So we were like, let's let it heal. See how you like it. If you think it could need more, then I'll edit it on my iPad, show you what the shading could look like.
Any flower that comes out not looking like cabbage is great.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. It's not a trad rose, and it doesn't. And you can see what it is. So that's fun. I've been in like a slump. I really need to get back to just doing it. And I'm not making any money off of it doing it on max, but that's fine. It'll get me out of my creative slump. It'll get me back into the habit of making sure all my equipment's up to date. And like we got there, and I was like, by there I mean I got home.
Yeah.
And I was like, ah, shit, I don't have any distilled water. Gotta just like, I went with the filtered water that we have in the fridge and then boiled it.
Oh yeah, you fan club.
But you know, just like basic stuff that I used to keep around all the time. Like I still have the bloodborne pathogen sanitizers and all that good stuff. Probably gonna have to replace any of my inks that were opened up until one that I just opened last night. You're supposed to only keep it for a year. They say that, but then it's also like that's with the anticipation of them being open and getting bacteria in them every day at a tattoo shop. So, I mean,
Little did you know, breaking the rules.
let's see.
Yeah, I think Hypno Dragon has a lot of potential, which is cool.
Nice.
I'm excited. I do think a good video idea would probably be something like having someone run the gauntlet, where they just take their favorite deck and play it against all 6 of my decks in a row.
Did you see that?
Almost like a Elite 6.
Yeah.
Like back to back to back as like a kind of like a, you know, see how your deck of choice does against a variety of decks, and then also how good is your stamina mentally.
Yeah.
You know, because like it can really wear both players down.
Yeah.
I didn't know who he was when I met him.
I'd be down to do something like that.
Oh wait, I like watch all your stuff.
I should probably get that profile into it too if I can.
Yeah.
I rolled it.
Yeah.
That is a 9.
Big dice today.
Yeah, I just like that. They're translucent.
8.
Alright. I will go first.
I don't actually know the factory now that I thought about it.
Move fast, dude. Are you gonna like open up your own bar? Yeah, from Noah's Chili's. Yes, Charlie. I got them. They were from some production.
Alright.
Yeah, Charlie will want it.
This is from
He has a playset. Yeah, he does have a full playset. I haven't seen you.
If you do 6 in a row, would you do like 4 prize games?
no. All 6.
Full on.
Full.
Stamina match.
Just like it'd be a long video or stream.
Yeah. Alright. Good luck.
Good luck.
Scyther.
Alright. I will draw for turn. Cyclone here.
Oh.
Then I will comp search, discard, flip and comp search.
forgot that he side board last time.
That sounds like a free board.
Really? I mean, how my name was for today.
Fair enough.
All right.
Grabbing, oops. Fan club.
That sounds fast.
Use fan club. Grab Centrit. Grab Eevee.
I'll pass your go.
It needs mental health. That's not all.
He said he had a and I said,
I swear to God,
And I will eke.
Okay.
I don't want to play the mirror.
Torb. Energy.
There's at least another meta one. Oh, wait, but they don't play land.
Oh. Discarding Magneton and Electric Energy. Or Lightning Energy.
I didn't fetch. This is a fail.
I saw that. And I'm like, I was
Bad trying to talk to you.
I'll pass your guys.
You are. I think you are playing spell proceed for my cards.
Go ahead.
Fan club.
Are we both playing the roulette wheel?
No. Thank God. Thank you for telling me what you played.
First time I've been playing with this. I was stuck in Texas.
And failed to find.
Drawing cards and playing cards. It doesn't seem like the worst.
Voltorb. Warp point?
Is it I switch, then you switch?
Yeah.
I'll switch to Scepter.
Okay, switch to Cleffa. And I will eke.
Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the one per turn.
Are you gonna get the glue? Maybe. That's for when I put the Andrew control. I swapped the basic before to basic now it's
I'm gonna shift up to Cleffa.
Yep.
Use Trader. Trader away Vaporeon.
Okay. This is a new deck too, huh?
Grab Scizor. Evolve, Chain Reaction, Vaporeon. This is what I played last week, but I shifted the Murkrows and Noctowls out
Oh, okay.
for the Eevee Centric.
Just Centric.
Yeah, just Centric.
And just put
I don't need
Centric.
Furret.
Yeah.
Who the heck is that? Furret who?
This guy is all I need. Scout all day.
Furret
Yep.
as well.
I can't think I've never seen a modern player be like, I'm really happy with
Let's
modern.
go with
Yeah. If I asked you before Modern Horizons existed, before Wars, that's also very true. It's like fire design. So like that's when I started thinking like, okay. So was the Karn.
Super Needed.
Karn Dad. Go to big card to it.
Augusta out of Voltorb.
Alright.
There's only like two. How many relevant companions are still playable?
I'll shuffle 2 in with shuffle 2 in with Furret.
Okay.
I just remembered I don't have to show you what they are.
It's fine.
I will grab
DC for 50.
It's effectively just right for.
Oh no, I'm reading Iron Fist.
Oh, okay.
DC on Scizor. Oh.
It is advanced, but
Here, punch for 30.
there wasn't as many. It's like it's from Return to Roundabouts. Basically, the whole bit is it's supposed to be like cards that were good from their standard, but have no other place to there's no touches, touches were all banned at the.
Okay. Did you want to cut or tap? I'll just tap. That ruined my eek.
It sure did.
Should I like flip it some point there, or is it supposed to be like a treat?
I saw someone playing like a 20 grass, 14 or 13 auto deck or 20.4 like in the center
Whatever,
deck.
I'm going after I put him on the bench, I think it.
He got it back. We are in Connecticut. Do you have any person to send it to? And that was 8 years ago.
I would just say we have,
Rexy seems like a different. It seems like a lot of money.
Juggler, discarding 1. Draw 3.
I did that one time, but
Recycle energy.
I think on principle, I feel like it's just.
we also just passive fund, not trade. Keep it in house. I'll take it.
That was a good shaman. Oh, actually, sorry, this needs to go here. I need to get him out of there. Yeah, I'm gonna retreat.
Oh wait, I don't have that.
Someone talk about a Pokedex.
Bust up Vaporeon.
Alright, Sludge Bomb 15.
And Eek.
I feel like I would have. I feel like that's on the East Coast. Let's not worry Ooh, that would have been nice.
And pass.
I've been missing it.
Sure.
Do it. I don't think I've made it.
Let's do World Cup of Chaos. 20. You got 50. Oh, actually, wait. Fight then.
it is pretty
We'll actually just pass.
One per turn.
No information. And I'm sorry, what's the
Electro.
Chain.
Okay. Juggler for 2.
Different Machamp. He has an ability that says prevent all secondary effects.
Electrode
Attacks on him.
and
It's
Dodrio.
without damage clause. and he has Hurricane Punch, I think it's called, but flip 4 points, 30 free shots. Terraforming.
Yeah. We were playing a draft. Well, if you're playing for money.
Retreat to Electrode.
I know people really want that. That doesn't mean they're
Super
good.
Dynamo.
It just means they're sweating.
Yep.
How's it going?
Retreat to the other Electrode. Super Dynamo. Yep.
Tails, you just take 16.
It doesn't matter. More than once.
How much health does that SPL have? 80?
So it's already
Comp Search, discarding Cleffa and Electric Energy.
You guys need a hand with anything or got any questions? Just let me know.
Cards in hand?
3 cards up.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I
Search out that.
definitely like moving in my opinion. I don't like free fall. I need to get rid of some of
Energy Return. Magneton. Roll that over.
this past week.
Retreat.
You wanted to pull a pen.
Well, it doesn't need 500.
Gust up Vaporeon. Copycat? Wait, no. I think, did I? Check. I don't remember. I juggled this turn. Yeah. You're right. I'm right. Anyway. And then I'll Electric Blast for knockout and hit the Cleffa for damage.
Well, I'm still blocking the front. I said I am blocking the front.
Oh shit, sorry. Can I terraform this for you?
Just goes.
I'll just do back to the KO.
Should have pulled a note. That's foolish. Yep. That attack is 30 plus 30 per successful coin flip, and you get to flip once per.
Snatch and knockout.
Oh, come on. Alright, so I'll leave that there. Small stick free. Electric Energy, Voltorb. Cards in hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Copycat. Last turn I totally should have took Oak. It's foolish. Not measurement juggler. Bad decision.
You're gonna have 7 card plays. You're gonna have a lot of
Super Dynamo. Super Dynamo.
It was printed there.
Yep.
It's at that.
Let's put here and retreat to Voltorb and pass.
It is.
I will
That's not a good thing.
heavy metal for just learning.
Alright.
It's so nice to be reminders, but anybody has
Electric. 3. First Super Dynamo. Second.
Goldberry here.
Cards in hand.
2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
reach through the bed, turn to crosses that so I see what I'm doing. I like how
Seven.
Yep.
Yeah, fisherman.
I'm bringing
We'll gust up Espeon. Oh no, actually, sorry, Farret. I didn't see Goldberry. Yep. And I'm going to attack for 40 and 3 damage counters.
Is it place?
Yeah.
No, it's just for each Pokemon in play. Oh, you mean as opposed to putting it on first? Now I see what you're talking about. I'm actually going to swing this Machamp to take out the knockout.
Drop. Use Burret. Shuffle 2 there.
Item fighter for strength term. Strength term here, not going to fluff him.
Retreat.
Okay.
Heavy metal. For 50.
Sorry, turf.
First Super Dynamo. Nope. Second Super Dynamo. Yep.
Extra. So,
Now we're gonna ask, of course, it just, I don't know.
Blizzard for 50.
for 2.
10 for each.
Return.
I forgot where I saw it. Somewhere said
Town B.
for games that actually
For 2.
Beat the hell out of buying one more there.
4 lightning and a magneton.
My dad loves calling it. Oh.
I was like, oh, if I draw another Pokemon, I can Pokemon Center. And then I'm like, oh wait, I can't transfer anything to my inventory.
There was
Blessed up Ferret. Yep. For knockout. Sure. Whoops. Where the hell
Is 70.
knockout? I guess it's got Magneton for now.
It makes me happy to not run Rashad. Really, dude? I mean,
Electric.
I don't like how I can't.
Super Dynamo 1.
I feel like I don't have any like.
Super Dynamo 2. Yep.
I can't pitch to that.
Put that on.
Well, yeah, you can pitch intelligence to this, but you can't.
There's no way I'm going to get Magneton on Electrode. Fan Club. Magnemite.
This guy does that. Different cards for every shot. Not for that. Yeah, we're gonna go
Turn.
Yeah, I keep
Oh yeah, did I ever show you that shirt?
Retreat.
So it's
And Swift for 30.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, I need to get my notes. It's convenient because it's a lot of games with different cards.
I could have had it earlier, but he blew up the sign.
No, it's weird. I think
Bounce these with Espionage.
I think I heard
Okay.
Attach to Scyther.
I want them to do that for 275.
I would also like to give
Go for.
That one is just better for fun. You know, I play Cycle and like look at this. And I really want them to bring up I'm like starting to play like more people for like over.
Wasn't that like Soul Time, like the two split? Was the Orms
Yeah.
What are those like?
You trigger beats.
Go for heavy metal.
Flip through the hydrophilic
Nope, it's always 30.
30. You had a 70 last turn.
I'm still high on it. I got my 40 copies. I think it's like for you said one, it's functionally the same as beat stuff, so that's why he's up on it. Yeah, he's buying
First Super Dynamo.
It's like there's no reason I actually it's going to be I think the best 2 or 3.
Second Super Dynamo.
That's no matter where you play it. Because if you want to play, if you want to play bargain in a mono, that's going to be 5
Turn.
I think I took I got the one.
And it triggers all 3 slots. And it's an instant. So any deck that wants to do it like a
Because I don't
And I'm going to attack for knockout and knockout Cleffer.
Actually, I'm missing. I think so. We might be actually Oh, I know. Yeah, he actually gave me You don't think it's like an apples to oranges thing?
It might be.
Okay, no problem.
It might be.
I can drop it all tonight. Like, I don't want to have to
People were
What's 30? It doesn't matter.
But I mean, like, you don't think people
Written orange.
I mean,
45 minutes. It's tough. I'm still need to test that.
I'm gonna just snatch and put 2 more on here.
On here?
Yep.
Okay.
We reached down to our last prize. Double gusted me. Took down Evie. One hit, one fell swoop.
Super Dynamo.
Yeah, I did. I got it today. I'll let you know what I think.
Please do. Very interesting.
Dynamo on yourself.
You say you don't want it. You don't get to have it. That's fine.
2 wonderful Pokemon.
And Super Dynamo.
Basically, there's 2 locations. There's like the dealership, and then like 100 feet down is another driveway that had the like service area. And I assumed that was open, but I didn't notice it, and the GPS was wrong.
I got 1 for turn. Retreat.
Okay, you're making me want to play
Call.
bargain more. My
Have 3 energy to pull. And I'm going to knock out Eevee.
You made it orange high. It took a while for me to actually figure out how to make this.
We're breaking culinary ground here.
There's like so many stupid ideas in there.
He doesn't want any pie.
Yeah, you don't want any, so you can't have it.
It's because after, I don't know, Pioneer went, they were talking about different stuff. And Doug was like, I don't think we did a comparison here, it's not really apples to oranges. And I was like, well, you can make an apple pie, but you never make an orange pie.
And then this joke is.
And then
Now it's coming
now
back.
we're making an orange pie, which apparently doesn't think you can do. I mean, I don't know, it's one of those things that
Let's see.
you get a piece.
If anybody wants some avant-garde experimental meme pie, courtesy of the Sultai and Sam Cody,
Can be anyone.
come get some pie.
I hate that I'm going on over there, guys.
Because both, I had to figure out how to make this because I think there's a reason why orange pie doesn't exist. So there are two main ones. One is that there is like zero fiber in an orange, so there's no structural integrity, and there's also so much water that if you do try to make a pie, it's just chunks of orange. So instead, I had to.
You're entitled to.
Not like one of ours, like weird. Sure.
So it's equal parts. Equal parts dehydrated orange and candied orange.
$20 like 3-pack blister things if you want to commit to the same one. I think it'd be good. Whatever.
Very good, but it'll be hard.
Layering dehydrated and candied orange with staggered pie. That is dehydrated candied. Yes.
I like Rio.
Yeah, because if they don't have an answer, pretty good thing to do first. Because they just want to.
But like, it's always about.
I'm not either. You can. I'm still trying to get there.
So you relax.
Frog or
That's like a kind of special.
I said one is the berry. I think I like this that more with the berry in it. And orange. Like I just like black and I loved it. Dude, I want like talk guys. Dude, I don't need 4 sauces. I don't need 4 sauces when I get orange.
This is like a week or two in the making.
These are trash.
I asked about it the first time, like 2 weeks ago or so, and then I run my source of said, hey,
I don't know how we figured it out.
Yes, packets.
Yeah, it is legal.
I don't know why I wouldn't write packets. Because it ranks them in the stuff.
So how did you make this happen?
Dude, I hear
so I just explained
Actually, I got something. It's the whole 4 combination. It's so well nationally.
That's the
Actually, cyber.
cyber critical.
Do you like oranges?
Alright, for WotC,
You're probably gonna want to like them all.
I've got Trevor, Jake, and Christian playing last round. Round 2, I'll have Christian playing James. James will play Trevor, and Matt will play
you
Come meet me, Christian. James, you've been asked to be on camp. You and Trevor.
That's good. That way my claw brand is going to be on camera. Type disadvantage.
Yeah.
We've done this match before.
I got you, Jess.
Well, this should be fun with the new deck.
Oh, my bad.
Pull it down.
Well,
What?
well, you know, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I could be.
Yeah, you could have. That's okay. Knowing this matchup, you earned it.
We've done this before.
This matchup, I don't think we have. Champs and
Yeah.
I know you played against Fight, but it,
I played people with the fighting deck. I don't think it was in like a. I think it was in like a tester match.
Oh,
But I was
okay.
still thinking about some of the list.
Okay.
I think I still had just use Wrath.
Forward.
Honestly, like there's definitely decks where it works, like for Alligator. But it did, for me, it's not it for the Super Bad.
Ten.
If your only goal is to use a hard card, then you should probably.
Yeah, it's not that I just want to discard cards. It's just I have more control of the cards than discard. Exactly what I'm risking.
But Apothecary Diary Season 2. I've also been watching Fire Force Season 3. As far as yours goes,
So I'm guessing you're on
I think it's called.
Standard.
I'll double check the
Standard side of influence in some way.
I mean, if we were playing Standard, yes, that would be a different thing. But even so, I'm in a deck that evolves, so I would still probably play
Keep it.
Yes.
I can't wait to see. He gets it. I had my head too much on that when I grabbed it. It was like sitting there searching.
Do I draw before or after read this?
I made a small sample size yesterday. There was no questions about scale, but yeah.
That'd be cool. Of the three, right? Good to know. Where are my little boy? Where are my guys? My fellows.
My fellows.
I'm gonna cluster you. Discard aggressive. And press on your Gamba. Attempt to Shockwave. Shockwave. With that flip a coin. Ooh, Shockwave happens. It doesn't happen. It's the max.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, round 2, no problem. Noah's gonna play Ian, Sam's gonna play Todd. I'll put a couple minutes on the
Last
clock.
game, first turn, I got a 60.
We're gonna get rid of Ivysaur Mine and Grass.
The old,
Hey, you got fighting energy out. You're punching down. You have to.
I know. I just hope it expands past the first turn.
You will eat.
Because theoretically, it might not. It could get off. It's a real game.
Evolve to Dark Mark.
You're thinking about it now, aren't you?
well, yeah, I don't really have anything that's actual one energy. But
No, you Magneton.
yeah. Dodrio.
Yep. Everybody can run away now.
Go.
Oh, Sam. Sam.
Trader away. Leva.
There is.
This is going somewhere. I don't know where.
That's how you do that.
Sure. That makes sense.
You're allowed to do something.
6, 7.
I could. For sure could. I don't actually have anything.
Grass on
Grass.
Yeah, I know.
It's the shop.
One Pokemon. Doesn't even matter what form. At this point, as long as the basic support, baby, I guess.
I feel it. Dude, I'll put it right here.
No, the thing is, it doesn't actually make a real record. This is 2-1. But then Barra was in the thing doing the heavy. I mean, there's a
Is that curious? I can think of a few
yeah, because he has
may or may not be good.
I mean, it would be. Yeah, it's in there. It's oak. I've made my decision. What else are you using?
Like ER could potentially be good here.
Oak's Revenge again.
Shaman. This is like going down cards, but it could potentially hit me into something.
Also 0 in the stack.
Generally, it's probably the good bet.
Yeah. I haven't done my supporter, so I could have done.
Could have done copy.
Yeah, not with but.
It's
Roger on
really like 4 yeah, it's good when you have
And
it.
Rocket Sneak is
But I
here.
couldn't door them in.
I look at your hand and choose one train and you shuffle back.
Okay, I'll take it. Wow, 2 minutes.
Sledge Punch for 20 and it becomes poisoned.
I haven't used it because I didn't go with copycat. I can still use juggler.
Ivysaur.
2.
Grass. Weapon.
Yep.
And we'll eat.
Yep. Takes yeah, sticky goo. It's 2 more. Sorry.
It's 2 more?
It's 2 more. Yep.
Alright, so I can't.
And
I already shuffled my hand.
oh, actually, no wait.
I think it was the top 3.
Yeah, I'll leave.
You had 4 cards and you play the Grass and Energy and IVC.
Yeah, but I don't even know what my hand was.
Okay.
I'm just
Now there's energy.
I work big shift. I'm tired.
It's alright. Sure?
Yeah.
Alright.
Sorry, Cameron.
I'm close enough to that too. I'm second choice. So.
I'm just gonna
I
look.
was gonna say, I went at 8 and then came home at 7.
If you flip tails, I'm in the game.
I'll drop right now. Don't pet me, I'll drop right now with the Pioneer. I've been just waiting to hit that key.
chop.
Two electric.
You guys making out okay with
Yep.
it? Yeah, do your thing.
2 electric and
Knockout Cleffa, skip by retreat.
yeah, that club is not one of those where it doesn't stay in that.
That's why we go to DCE here.
That came in direct.
Oh, he's a bass player? That's the expensive one.
And the older too. That's
I also don't have any electric.
Yeah, but you've got ways to get it. I've got to eat.
Okay.
I drew that by the way. Probably revised. I said that I was like thinking after I said it, they're like
This has to be good.
Juggler.
Yep.
That's
Hunt 50.
It's the same ones as the kid.
I mean, if it's
That's all it does.
it's got exhaust.
Yeah, but it still like counts.
Who's the guy you saw? The guy you saw.
Just go for the
Super Dynamo 1. Super Dynamo 2.
Where'd you get this from?
Reinforce my name, it'll do it. I know you've got
I definitely move on.
I'm just not sure if that
I'm
is my
definitely a
best
guy who lets
option.
stuff go. For sure.
I could plan for the long game by,
just attaching more, yeah.
well, by making sure I get it in a Voltor box.
True.
Because even at 10 HP, if you have anything good in that hand, that job coming on show is very dangerous.
Maybe, yeah.
But I'm gonna plan for the future this way because I have it in this. Comp search away, fan club,
I already told them.
mentality.
So a stack of bazaars that are like 8 or 9 of them, and then a stack of jewelry. It's like, let's see that I'm taking house. My hair's not different.
Actually, I guess I don't really have to use Gust. Maybe Gust.
I don't know the choice, right? It's effectively Gust in the scenario.
Yes. But I'm just gonna retreat back.
Yep, those are out. Yep.
Or even not. Right.
two dice because this is metal.
Great, I'm gonna deal 40 and knock out Cleffa.
Alright, so it's gonna be a 50 separate. Oh, yeah. Scissors. That's crazy. I didn't want to have a.
That's pretty good. No, let's trigger away.
It would be a good competition.
Trigger away, man.
We should have both different sides.
I need Pokemon.
If you could retreat from that group now and attack, you would turn off my entire strategy for another
You did come to my trip, didn't you? That's okay. I'm still gonna do it. I think it's because of the rest of my turn.
You would turn off my ability to retreat and my ability to get energy. Fair.
Grab the truck off trader. Okay. Fall under here.
Oh, and then that truck starts hitting real hard.
I'm all back up.
A lot of words.
I need to count things. Yeah, it's gonna be this too.
So it's to the end of your next turn?
There's also like
So if I play for
He just said that like he thought it was cool, you know, he just basically didn't find some kind of bullshit, too much space, to like justify keeping it. And I was like, I basically told him like retreat is like worth it. Individually, except the shark.
That's the first,
I want to do it, but I buy all of it,
Oh, I can't supernatural. Not electro. My brain was like, right, if I use this, I'm going to retreat. I'm going to retreat anyway. My brain got over the fact that I couldn't retreat. It didn't get over the fact that I couldn't.
you really like this
I'm going to drop a 12. Actually, sorry, can I turn that around? Actually,
So you want to leave my that out?
it's not going to change anything. I don't think it would only have worked if this way it's on. This way, I can keep that in. Because I have that. I'm not. Well, no, I'm gonna leave it. I am gonna drop an energy from here.
Another, like, block air,
Cards in hand?
I mean, that's probably a good for that.
Probably not for touch.
Not a great one. Not like the worst thing that I could do.
The odds of you redrawing those cards is
Yeah, for sure. The odds of those cards being a gust or these cards being a gust is infinitely higher. Not that I need one right now because I'm not energized to attack. So,
you can attempt to eat.
yeah, I think that's the move. I'm going to attempt to. Yeah.
Probably because he sees some like art opportunity, he hasn't.
Strength charm is after. That's correct. Really? It says that on the card.
I definitely
I didn't think there was any damage after. Well, that's a good one.
Oh, true.
I have in my bag right there that card.
it would be nice.
I'll go report if you want to track the action. Sure. Good. This one's exactly. It's not French Exit 4. That's weird. Because it does that.
Yeah, I think that's the name.
Oh my god. Actually. So we'll rule it as after, right? But that version has a promo version from the same set that says after.
I have the stamped version from the set. The deluxe is stamped.
I'm going to send. I had to go get it too because I'm going to send. We are going to send.
Well, now you know what to do.
It's definitely the reason why I like it is because it's always consistent. Whether it be better or
You're always gonna the same game no matter what.
it's been the same deck for years, and that's why I love that.
Jesus. Has a 50 damage attack. Well, I guess
They must have called the bundle. Yeah, we got two.
Stop trying to talk to me.
Because the target messed up on it.
and that remains true whether or not they
Correct. We flipped tails. Oh, darn, I wasn't wrote all these fluff out. Still like 50 for one.
take a peek at the bin real quick.
Sure.
The anime I meant to tell you that I was watching is one of those fantasies with a long title. I left my airing party to help my former students. And this slice of life one was also
Drop electric.
short title. It's called Tomorrow.
Bust up Bert. And
My girlfriend's down in Chicago for the Disney College programming. I haven't really that many Pokemon card shops. Have you been unlucky or have you not run up into the shortage?
I run no DC.
Okay. I'll just step down.
I gotta do it.
Yep, no DCE, no Warp.
Professor's research.
There's 15 lightning energy and no, 14 lightning energy and 3 recycling. No.
Are there any in here that
Oh yeah, right. Yep, you turn Bird off.
Search for up to 2 TM for
All right. Make yourself some blueberries, maybe?
You want this? Okay, thanks.
Uh-oh.
Wonder where those are.
Already out.
You want the code card too, or it might be good?
I run far more than one strike.
Take it.
Yeah. I'm actually considering going down and starting to some of my night cargo for a little more card draw turbo kind of stuff.
I just lost interest in mine.
Six.
Yes, you get the next round.
6 and mid. So half the lightning and the deck.
I really like these two.
Some creatures really good. Like, for some reason, one of these Dredger's Insight. It's actually really cute because you play it and your life game brings back Silver Smoke. Which I actually kind of sick.
These are all really good supporters. The professor's researches really good. Griffin Vessel is in a lot of
Update one of my many addresses.
mostly here because of
Text from my old CPS saying, hey, we've got your medicine. It's ready. And I'm like, oh, all right, cool. I just run through those. It's a lot easier than you did before.
I didn't realize they were bringing those stateside. I knew that they were in Japanese files.
Oh, what the hell? No, don't mind me. Jamming Conscious Cities never tried from 3 onwards. And I'm like, dang, I gotta pivot for this. Then game 3 brings the crabs, which I put it out for. I just got
Oh, for me, yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna put this here. Cycle.
that card is obnoxious. I love it.
Oh, yeah, really? The other stuff did you? That's
Wow.
wow.
That is sick.
I'm not letting you guys do that.
just okay.
What?
Jock traded basketball and Pokeball stadium that we put
I think all the stadium,
That's recycle on there?
trainers are up at Pokeball level.
Okay.
The Pokemon.
That's interesting. That means they'll actually
All non-basics are just average.
Yeah, even like the full art ones.
Whatever
Stadiums don't get full art treatment. The trainers that get full art treatment seem to be more common than Pokeball. The Pokeball trainers.
I think they are.
Card slot.
Now, weird stuff like some of that. It's like things are. It's scarce with certain cards.
Can I just
Not to open one of its rarity.
9 you said?
Yeah.
So that's just one of those officially on the other one. We're starting at 5, but I feel like this is so cool. My favorite card out of this is
Oh my god.
I remember my first trade.
I heard you read 7. Stop. I was like, wait. They have short-term memory.
I have actual memory loss. It's like legit.
That's like Steel Hollows,
Alright. Trader away in Igbo.
I assume we just aren't
This is cool. Carbon children.
gonna go shop it.
I don't know. What was that one I pulled? I think I pulled 2 Pokemon.
Then I got a Dragon Ball. which is cool. It's super popular with it. I'm on Joltik box, so it doesn't do a lot for me to pull track of that. Joltik is insane. Freaking with this This is my Joltik Pikachu really. I'll show it to you. It's my favorite series right now. Pokemon lineup. Maridon for the
You need to get on some
The decision is how long do I stall
It's been a decision for the last like 4 years.
Well, the last 4 have been like, yeah, I should probably keep stalling. This turned out that I actually hit that raw. It's kind of much more.
Anything I can help you with?
Just looking around. His turn 3 does leave the other
I think I got this prep because you're getting the free spotter. So that gets terraforming material.
2 Joltik.
Attack, return, for what it's worth, so it's deciding between the channels.
What's their tree cost?
But I could have come in with it and showed one book.
Yep.
So
Yeah, you wanna bring it in? You wanna look at the evolved side stuff?
hopefully looking through 16.
Yeah, there's a park right there, and once Eric shovels space, he'll check out what you got.
Most of my
We'll play it.
So what are your goals with basic
there's some where everyone
Its attack cost 1 color less. I did
Yes, but also it's illustrating on the right side.
So you rush this turn.
Basically, I would always inform you if I see that. That's the difference from this number.
Power up that rage.
So those are, you're looking for sales price on this, trades? Everything good to go?
preferably. I mean, there's not much.
Oh, I forgot. Search whatever. Do you mind if I carry it?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's Triforce.
So basically with this stuff, there's kind of, I guess, 3 categories. There's finalist stuff, big stuff. Anything over $5.
You can take it.
Somewhere in there. Then there's like old rare, some of those stuff are quarters. Bulk stuff from these sets, you buy by the thousands. You might have 200 cards here.
I'm not any worried on there.
Yeah, so that's gonna be, it's gonna be a couple bucks.
Yeah, I'm not worried here.
If with your permission, I'll kind of just start cherry picking and pull stuff out. Yeah, and then we'll talk about pricing. Is this up it for your collection that you have? Yeah. Okay, we always ask if there's more bulk at home or older stuff. We buy out.
Rusty boards.
Those are, of course, I know categories. A little bit. Video game department kind of Pokemon.
To recycle.
Is it good?
Well, the only thing I'd offer is if you do want to kind of pretty much see what service stuff, maybe you potentially trade for something that's sealed, just as a remake it cool, like it can definitely sell it for some. I can put it on that.
This one?
Yeah, my God, if I didn't turn
Yeah, that's the only one. Jam is here. Six in there.
Iron Hand is about to get knocked out. I can put it on the Pikachu, so that Iron Hand will give one of his energy over to Pikachu. And then I have Gravity Mountain. As a stadium, because each stage 2 Pokemon you play gives minus 30 HP. Because something like Dragon Ball has 20 HP. And Pikachu even hits for exactly 300 total step. So that'll make it directly into a one shot.
Sick artwork on Gravity.
That's pretty cool. And then all I have two psychics. I have this one crazy crack ice. If I rumble, you could do it for the rumbles. If I rumble with something, it's crack ice. Crack ice. Like a four. We got 5. Yeah. That was cracked ice. We got 5 electric. It's really hard to tell, like, obviously, cracked ice. The light catches it just perfectly. It looks super cool.
Mind if I grab a pic?
Go for it, yeah. Thanks. How much is it?
Very expensive.
Hey, look. It's like joining effect on one of the cards in the camera.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yep.
So cool.
I think this deck is going to be even after the new set.
Playing it tonight?
This one was cool too. Brandon got this in one of the prize packs. It's got the 20. I think this one came from the original video bag. I have the order because it's like. Would you play that?
There's so many different prints.
I didn't know. I just
I'm gonna go target last.
This looks like it's like a picture instead of the sparkly foil that they usually get. When you look at iron cards, this is just
so it's got. It lets you trigger
stars.
every.
Eric, did you know that the hollows were etched in prismatic?
Prismatic evolution. This is a regular electric. This is yeah, it's definitely they do like the selective data and stuff. So that's just an estimate. Yeah.
It's enough
Regular
Squeezing behind you.
Getting crushed by the elevator? Were you asking me for a Leyline before you or something? Were you looking at these for the boys?
Your abilities are
We've had them come in, and there's the record on my but again, you know,
I did have kind of, before I told you about him, I did have a bit of a rough version of him, but I haven't had time
I think people are smarter than that.
I was going to do this similar to what the YouTuber Sneaky Talk did for his, but I haven't had time to, well, I did copy down what he did, but I think I might have gotten it there because my account was hey, what's up? Because it's a little over 60 cards, and I have to.
But yeah,
I
we're
just
gonna
want to see if I have any trainer
that's kind of one of the
cards
things we ask up front is like
lying around that I could
our
use.
situation. We don't have to worry too much.
I'm not IRL.
Again, I'm thinking on what the impression of the prices is. So
Yeah.
when you're earlier, well, if there was something we
But
could
he
easily.
showed up and he walked out.
I won't be back for the next for a couple weeks.
The
So by
kind
then
of
I'll have a standard
word
deck
on
set
the
up.
street is a lot of like vendors, they say like 80%. That's what a lot of people kind of try to hold us to. And that's,
Yeah.
that's not sustainable.
And then I was gonna go with
Yeah, I think that's reasonable. So we'll be at that
You were
for
welcome to come with if you would like.
sizable. I think, or if not, there's a good reason. I'm shy.
Thanks for the offer. I'll let you know what kind of ones that I have. If any, I think I should have a
Stuff
few.
like in this kind of price range,
like a
I
look.
look- it's kind of like my lookup files. The ones I know are pretty safe at full. I think the ones that are big enough to take a closer look.
Yeah, it should be all weekend.
They look good. Everything's very clean. I appreciate it. No questions here. The only thing we say if you bring it back into collecting is probably go for some kind of sleeving before the binder. But this is, yeah, and then there's all kinds of stuff. On the way back into us here, these.
All right. Well, I hope
I'm not gonna take the bulk out for
better.
now. We will kind of do a rough card.
All right. I'll catch you later then.
All of those guys look actually.
All right, see ya. Yeah, he sounded tired, and I was like, "Did he good?" And he was like, "Yeah, I just got home, but on the way home, I saw a really bad accident happen." And I was like, "Oh,
One we like better than the other.
so I'm sorry, you up to
Early last year, maybe before kind of.
electro, magnetite, Rio."
Yeah, I guess Vivid was pretty far out.
As soon as like the one star, like I'm like, how long this was just crazy.
That was a taste of what was to come.
It's hard.
Our current situation is like absolutely.
It's even worse for you guys.
You're the bad guys. We're on the front lines here, basically trying to make it. Again, I'm not going to complain to everybody about keeping the lights on, but I'm getting a lot of bad reviews online, and I just tell people our situation and say, like, prices are bad right now. So come see us later when nobody cares, and then we'll still be here. You're selling a good time, that's for sure. It's not. We'll never know what to do. But it's a lot of $100.
Yeah, let's do this.
But you can, if your option is Mark 40,
So there's
I get 2 recycle bags.
roughly correct. Like we're in the mid-20s.
I'll get 2 recycle back.
We generally buy it
And
on
I want 40 and I'll pop 12 out. Probably the max.
So this guy is
You get the other electro, and then you can put 2 back on the magnetite.
Yeah, let's do that.
So this is a snapshot of basically what the TCG plan. There's on my front page kind of line. Either way, we got these guys. There's kind of like a golf here, and it's difficult because these guys have no feedback and stuff. They're pitching these prices up, but they have up some business. I'd probably be able to get close to this guy, and I gotta still come in a little south of that.
Well,
So I think we're looking at a $400. So on that guy, I think
yeah, I'll take this back out. Flip.
If there's stuff in your set, you can have to
You know, or you want me to give you the rundown real quick?
Yeah, I'll take the rundown.
Okay. Abilities, immunity, prevent all secondary effects, or prevent all effects of the name it does not infect.
Placing damage counters.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, that's a spec right there.
that's the number of
Paralysis and stuff won't happen. Like, I mean, like, so,
I feel like
damage
From the
counters.
back, it's just like jumping around.
His first attack is snatch.
We sell it at like
Damage claw. So it's just pick something, guys, pull it and deal 20.
not at all.
Second attack is
Yeah, also
hurricane
all
fist,
online.
flip 4 points, 30
Just
damage.
we really focus on in-store first, and then we will put this online. And, I also use this when it comes to
The first super guy.
But yeah, vending's not really our thing. We kind of start with parasitic with our own establishment. Last time I did a con, everybody's like, "Oh, I'm going to store after this," and I just started taking them out. This one,
The ones with two smokies, the right?
The guy with the Pokemon.
Yeah, snatch and same thing, so snatch is fighting colorless. I've heard it's fighting by colorless.
yeah. So that's anything both quarter each on those guys. You can come through that. And if you want me to check anything on that, I'm happy to. A lot of those are kind of half price. Anything below like $5. I played with the single. Yeah, this is like 40.
First game was against the Pros. The guy was playing
That's hard to beat. Strong's those bad matchups are like up on and they kind of like share the matchup. Yeah, if I just want you to better matchup, that one is it's tight. A better tight matchup than I do. Reaction at times.
Short match stuff.
Like
Showing off degenerate shit. Metal Chansey Aerodactyl deck. Remember Buried Wings? Yeah, just swap all the attackers out for Metal Chansey. Don't matter.
If I'm on the
Don't
play, I
matter.
don't have to turn 2 and then turn 3. I can like squeak it out because they're just playing that, you know the thing. But if they're on the plane,
I know. I feel these are coming kind of in the
like I need to be on the plane because you do not have to turn 2.
Do you have any form of
Sorry, I walked away for 3 seconds. And then you have like Karn effects, you have Graveyard Hate, you can go like
Left
Tutor,
me
Karn Tutor,
the third Chansey that I would need.
stuff.
Other super guy.
Get like wood metal trade every turn. That's an option. You do play the yes, the 4 mana card. You play it in Tron. So you can immediately tutor to liquid metal on the same turn, and then if you make it your next turn, you go in and
Cycle.
take it there, and they're like you do analyst loops. So usually the first thing you grab
Mark
is just
40,
crypt.
knock out Magby.
You just put it to play, and they're like,
Sure, there were 2 on
or
it.
Raptor's Cage, and they're like, okay, I guess we're doing one of the loops. You can't do like either of those. You can't do the loaded field loop. But I have to make it that stage here.
yeah. But
That's good.
yeah, I got like
Alright, so we're obviously at the talk about the.
Once again, they have like that. It's just another one of those things, like, I make it to turn 3 on card to like an answer. I don't. It's just like,
This would normally be like our credit or cash.
I think my answer is like sideboard and play one ratchet boss.
I would just do 3.
So like I tutor with Barn at play, I put a counter on it, and then I pass. And I don't have to blow up all their 1 drops, it happens, but there was 2 drops, and then I also make last.
So that's the common goal. That's fine. Yeah, okay. Just tutorable with math. I'm kind of excited to get some kind of clean binders.
It's not like I don't have it on, it's just
Yeah, we'll do that. Any chance you got anything else?
I wish.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I think we 300.
Alright, I can meet you up front and get you settled.
Yeah, hit us up if you find anything else you want us to look at.
Yeah, binders, just take everything.
Thank you.
All good, thank you. He's all set back there.
First super guy down.
Very good.
Second super guy down.
Yeah. So,
How's it going?
Hey, how are you?
Just grab another visit here. Let me probably grab your stuff.
Okay.
How's it going today?
Doing great.
Like I said, good for the bank, maybe they can deal with this.
Pokemon stuff with somebody to get an appraisal for, not from you, or this is
Terraforming.
It's all me on behalf of my brother-in-law.
cool. Okay, yeah. So definitely broke everything down here. This is the Pokemon app. This is Magic, and Pokemon stuff. A lot of bulk comics, uncommons, nice Japanese stuff. Nothing we buy individually. That's sort of just the top stuff. Nothing to speak of. Really, there's really only 10% of those that we look for. Energies we don't buy. Similar with Magic. Basic lands are not going to be started. Those are the only things we're not necessarily paying. Empty boxes. Stuff we'll definitely find home for and we'll throw in there.
Yeah, sure.
Not really value, so to speak. Great.
Finder.
Pokemon side of things, definitely comes into play. Organic stuff, I was the same when I was a kid.
Yeah, Finder definitely from the era.
Yeah, that's
Some fish players work on it. It is insane.
Yeah, this guy kind of hurt, but still working
yourself.
That's a tight shape for him.
They would kind of go down.
Sure, that's a whole turn.
This will go for
A lot of this is base jungle fossil versus this is kind of
5 minutes.
Yeah. Again, if you were interested to kind of sit on this and get like an appraisal price, we would itemize that for you. If you can make a deal today, obviously don't charge advantage for that. The Magic side of things was very much the same. A lot of bulk, some plate stuff. This is what we're here to make. So I brought to the first. Some of these cards are $1 or $2 a piece. This was buy list.
That's for sure.
Basic lands are here. They're cool. The rest of the gold border stuff really falls off when it comes to like quality. So, Lane Royals, even the real copy is $1. So so in the present, if this was by itself, I'd probably make a bulk offer for this, and then with these being something we're going to sell individually, we're going to sell it together. So it just kind of came into the fold. And with these guys, again, what we're kind of looking at is they're listing over $100.
That's smart. There's like 8
one
stack.
And that's our hope. Is like I kind of pitched this to some people who were asking me, "Oh, what?" I'm going to say, we're going to see what we can do. Most people want to.
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
My initial pitch for these.
I can't really baby still. Actually,
And that takes kind of heavy lifting on the shoulder. Especially not tight. So the audience for us. Legal stuff. And the Pokemon, we don't even worry about that. It's all selective. So they're just looking at the condition.
Oh, you'll be.
So this is what we talked about. I made it off here if you wanted to give the cradle some thought. This is what like everything else would come up to, and that's mostly the Pokemon.
I keep meaning to get a copy of this.
Not gonna
Yeah. So these are all the good ones. That's the side, unfortunately. Yeah. Even those energies and trainers and stuff, like the playable cards, so we give them. I have them like front to back like price too, so I can even lay it out.
Yeah, the only reason I just want to take a quick picture of them.
Yeah, again, I can kind of lay it out for you.
The nephews are excited. I want to take a picture before I send these on their way.
There are.
These are the high value.
Retreat up here.
So we'll sell those.
Not that it matters, but Jesus Christ. So that's 50, 60, 70, 80, 160.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Pokemon Bulk, we have a home tour, Magic Bulk.
So I would have had that.
Category.
Terraforming and combat.
So value wise on this guy, this
That is the straight up magic effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, just scrap for every turn.
But this guy,
I realized about halfway through the game, I ran out of trainers. I have one trainer left in the deck, and it was Traveling Salesman with no other tools in the deck. So
That's all they have left in the deck. I couldn't make it. Pretty sure my other 10 of these priced.
I think I saw it.
I was trying to get that launch out. Hope for the dust.
Yeah.
if we sell anything online, we're gonna take.
So Magby is really not fun with this deck.
So again, like I said, optimistically, probably gonna try to stick with this.
The problem is there's already conversation with a card like this.
Ability roll.
I totally hear you.
Magby's another underutilized.
So this is
Just sort
the
of
7/7 all Pokemon.
Just
all of
like
it.
6 or 7 stuff.
Yes, $5.
There's everything else.
I was big for that, Lord.
James did.
That's.
I think he did.
Was he 0-2 or something?
He scoped against me because he said it was higher, so he misplayed, did like 2 misplays against me, and I was like, "You sure you want? Are you okay? You can keep the play." Like, no, I'm that
I think the one I have is in better shape, otherwise I probably would swap it.
That means it'll be.
Look out for people. I have a Snorlax collector. I might.
Will it though? Because I played
Pokemon people that really
First
think
gen so far.
Are you
card after 500 turns into a light plane, 200 turns into
We're both
a
two
damage guy.
I'm also one.
Someone's probably more character than James Brown.
So.
Willing to kind of take that
I think they're gonna.
bottom
It
tier,
has to be.
I have a feeling I'm playing Christian in a way.
play ball a little bit to make it
We're
happen.
gonna find a home for it. Right now is a very key.
Yeah, we'll see.
It has to be one of the two guys put it on.
Swiss never does, never pairs you with the same person twice for things.
So we always
Oh, yeah.
I figured
this was
4-player league.
They're trying to figure it out.
we'd be talking like less value because the market is kind of.
It would. It just feels so.
Alright, great. So,
I'd rather you did, but again, if you want.
You got a new draw this week?
Yeah, if you want to look at stuff like this is those I just have in the second order. So
Everyone's building up a whole arsenal.
Yeah, I was trying to test it out and see if I needed to want to buy the cards for it because I had to take some of the cards out of my paint lock deck for it. So.
If we all got our own continent. Our own continent. So it's 8 gyms that appear on the continent.
Oh yeah.
I thought these 8 wait till we face my Elite Four.
So I was wrong. You're out.
I have a buy.
Yeah,
one.
because you already paired against your other 2 possible opponents.
So already taken it. So
Well,
again, if you're TCG lowest listed LP, I have to continue.
Alrighty then.
Who wants to be where? Who do you want to be where? Today? No.
Yeah, so it'll be you and Trevor.
Sure.
125.
Give me a second to get my stuff.
Normally we're at 40%. Store, I have some wiggle room. I'd be lying if I said
Remind me.
I might list 2 of them.
I opened one of Jesse's cosmetic packs and gave me these.
Someone might want to buy it.
I recommended that.
Am I gonna get locked?
No one's going to want to buy
Nope.
those decks really with the
Yeah,
other
it
gold cards.
is.
Every
Every deck that I have, it's like the reason that I've been editing those decks and have a loop come in waiting for the new set to come out for the deck that
I roll.
I want to build.
No, I because they could do it.
Yeah, my decks are all 3 of them. Credit
10.
In case someone up in store and says, you're dying for that whole deck, and
I'll be
you
in
throw
there.
that in for free 15 just for
Yeah, I mean, it's a little while later or
Before
else
Badoo,
before, like, sure.
It's a lot more
Like,
plausible when it's always one at a time. So I got one sold pretty fast,
and the entire
2
rest of the
online
trainer
to try, and then another one at stores. Kind of slow.
I was thinking about this, I said, I think there's probably one person, I thought it was a 1 week,
almost
1 a
every
month or
deck
2,
runs Badoo.
and probably a few months after that,
Almost every
6
deck
months
has
for the
pared
other
down
one.
the amount of
I think there's
items that
probably
they
someone
run, and
immediately
I've increased the amount of
and then
supporters that they run. But I half my decks run out of standard anyway. So
Sleeves.
I could edit these and try to figure out how it works.
Let's see how this works
I
out.
don't really like to generalize in percentages. I think like the full picture here is kind of what I said. Like we're gonna list these at 150. Anybody in store that I'm pitching is
Let's keep it went low, and it went my favor. So
yeah, we're gonna kind of walk through this. I do 120.
All right, ready?
I do 120.
Well, I mean, if I guess.
Fortress, hell
yeah!
yeah! I was almost on Fortress today, but well, Scott picked my deck, and he chose.
Any chance?
Yeah, so guessing you're
Gotcha.
Video games, I think I mentioned, if you did any old stuff.
yeah, I really like this.
Yeah, the singular pine
I have
code
the
is
entire deck built except for
rough. I have 100% been there, attempting to like tackle into fluffos and
At least that
stuff.
establishes provenance for the other one, and we have the dot things for it.
That's the only thing I would want to kind of and again, I would take it as a throw in
Alright.
200. I think
I'm going to actually have you shuffle your hand back in, but you look at your hand and then you drop it. Actually,
that's where the empty box is kind of helpful. So if you want to round up,
damn, that would have been a crazy hand. Okay. Oh, I got it. Hang on.
At this right time.
Yeah. And then I shuffle it and draw 4. Yes.
$200
Where we were without the.
essentially 200 for this and one mana, one close.
I can talk on my first
Just
one and
changed my
Yeah.
Fortress deck around too. So I wanted to run it tonight to test it.
Hold on, what I'll do then.
Alright, I'm going to sneak attack you. I look at your hand and I choose one trainer and you shuffle back in.
Sure. Traveling Salesman, Copycat, or Strength Chart? It tutors up 2 tools.
Juggler.
Yeah, we do 250.
To draw 3.
And keep that.
I want to maintain. I do want to do 50 cash on
Yeah, I'll do that. And it's discarded or shuffled back in? You shuffle back in.
Just cash all together, and I had like the 200.
Any other hand attack?
As a credit price.
That's the turn. Sounds good. You know, I know you have the clef of, but I was like, yeah, we'll see what we got right here.
Yeah, definitely want to be transparent.
Yep. You have 3 cards in hand? 3?
Cool collectibles, you know, common cards. Cool if I have.
Dang. Yeah, the Elmer off the top's kind of cracked. I would have copycatted for 3, honestly, but.
Yeah, flip the blade. So dice, you go.
Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Play a Weesaur. Oh my god, where are my Pokemon that I care about? Keeper to eat.
These are the only other magic stuff.
So these are a couple bucks.
It's worth the $5 though. I'm trying to hold on to magic.
Trader away and take the buff.
So these are $5 each.
No, that's like this is just stuff that's like ancient. I think I bought this for $3. So this is like $2.
Attempt to tackle.
Again, I don't have any knowledge of just everything because we didn't go about this.
Put a Goldberry on the good old
We
Weesaur.
lay it out time of, and then like if you wanted a closer look at it,
Oh my god, they're all on the bottom.
Cool, we'll call that a deal. Honestly, yeah, that's fine. Because these were in the price, but this wasn't, so that's fine. All right, great. That's the Pokemon.
Not the best branding in the world.
Yep, that's a brand part of our stuff. The binder, I'm interested in just to add to. Pages I don't need.
Okay, we'd like to buy.
Yes.
Yeah, fighting here.
A shadow.
Finder, discard Mr. 9 and fighting.
For just
I wouldn't. If I was there, I would have did like 5
even if you want.
Just like a couple of classics. Starters.
You said you had next year?
Like, is it really how necessary is it?
I think I showed you how deep we are in some of that stuff. Yeah. So yeah, whatever you take there. No love for the cobbler tops? Wow.
Clean on the chop and pass turn.
Itchy's got brand recognition. You can tell when I'm at.
Cool and weird about it.
No red cheeks.
No.
No shadow stuff here.
No shadow.
Choke here.
So I can show you actually. If you look here, this is kind of the
Fighting here.
plug Venusaur.
You know what they're going
So
in?
this guy is shadowless. So a couple things to note is if you notice on the unlimited one, which is what everything that you have here is, it has this black drop shadow effect on the frame.
Instead of
This one is
very
that is shadowless. There's also other things that are different. You notice
Boss's way.
the HP is a little thinner. This
Dark-
guy is pretty.
Evolution card with Dark Insane.
Believe it or not, this guy is probably worth his whole age just because he's shadowless. The only thing above that from this era would be like first edition.
He's what, Explosion?
Yeah.
It's like all squares are It's in all squares or rectangles, and all the rectangles squares kind of thing. Like if it's a first edition basic
Okay,
card,
so
it
he's
has to
focus
be
band on
shadowless,
him,
but there are
back,
shadowless in first edition.
and
There'd be no such thing as
suicide. Well, Rocket Title lets him live.
They were supposed
Actually,
to have this
it
effect
wouldn't actually
and they
heal it.
forgot it or something went wrong in the process. So there's a small portion of base set stuff that has it, and eventually they became.
Ooh, but he can armor
so
up.
It's not necessarily a mistake
explosion.
because they're all
I will
used
ball,
that way. It was
and I
more of
will
like
armor
a.
up.
Think of it as like almost like an earlier version, like an alpha kind of version of the cards. They just didn't put that in, and they also made some other stylistic changes.
So those are your core kind of
DCE here.
just iconic stuff.
Terraforming.
But yeah, when they changed,
Actually,
they changed a bunch of stuff too.
terraforming, so
The text boxes
top
are
four,
different, the
put
fonts are
them
made a
back
little
in
bit
the
different,
order.
but the main namesake is because of that drop shadow effect. That's the big deal. And like, you see right around the shadow around the screen. Basically, you're talking the bottom of the right side. Once you
and
notice
then
it,
attack
there's also
for
different.
50.
Notice this one's, this guy's greener, this guy's bluer. That's just part of.
Yep. Still, yeah, so he's still good. He's at 10 HP remaining.
There's copyright. There's spawn weights.
There's a shadowless presence.
The namesake is because of the lack of the drop shadow effect. That's what they call them since day one, basically. This is later print, but yeah, this might be the same as the one you had there.
that dark.
Let's sneak attack here.
But I've also had this one since I was
2
a kid,
DCEs,
so-
a Cleffa, and the
Yeah,
other.
you can't beat that. But yeah, that's shadowless is the basic explanation.
This Troyan, this one.
Yeah. Let Google give us a good review. Sure. Pokemon
I will use explosion. But it will still only have 10 minutes. I had armor up last until the end of my next.
You gotta flip a coin for it.
I was about.
But I will take the 60.
No, maybe that's.
Whenever you're ready, I'll meet you. Okay.
16 tick rise.
Alright, thank you very much.
Draw for turn. Flip for. Put a DCE onto the shop.
Trigger away.
For it to tuck to.
Please don't hurt the prize.
Pretty optimistic.
For the basic item.
There's a trio. So now everyone retreats for free.
Oh wait, I just hit you for 50. Okay. Well, I'll hit you for 50. But we can play good if you want.
Yeah, I'll be on that. Oh, look, another hideout.
Alright, give me 2 seconds to report and I will.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to super guidance. At a point, if has, I can pull an electric energy from the discard pile to any of my Pokemon.
Let's try that again.
Yeah.
We're gonna run it back if that's cool.
Run it back?
Yeah.
Okay.
He ran out of basics and knocked me out.
Yeah. It was a fairly quick match, so. And I want to see more of this fortress.
And we use electric blast to deal 80 and 30
That was probably the worst opening I had of all the ones you did.
Give me a 3.
Sure.
Give me a 3. It's been Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a holiday weekend, so.
It's my 3rd week in row 3 now. I'm hot streak myself.
Actually,
Somebody's got to stop.
That's just me.
Good?
I do love orange cream still.
You said my go?
I really do.
I was trying to say.
Jake comes in next week.
I'm gonna
Should be. Queen starts playing.
Electro, and then I'm just gonna retreat back out.
I'm just waiting. I'm sure there's going to be a week soon where I just get absolutely toasted.
It's me.
It's true, that's you!
It's me. With the red eyes and everything.
It slowly gets more sinister. No basics.
Yeah, if there was a stage 3, it would have a curly mustache. I'm sure of it.
And I hear for the American release of Gold and Silver, they give it the angry eyes that they always give to Kirby.
Angry.
Has to go.
You know, re-roll videos are always good.
You have two separate discard piles, one for energy, one for other stuff.
Yeah, just to make it easy to pull it.
So you guys do the same with my
Yeah, if you pull electric from it, or if you pull with fisherman and stuff,
yeah.
may as well. Oh, there we go.
I threw it up
Take
there.
the one. I was playing on TCG Live the other day.
No.
My opponent, because I don't know if you're familiar with it, but like auto does mulligans, and then it just tells you how many mulligans you took. And it's like, select how many cards you'd like to draw. Your opponent took 26 mulligans. And I was like, oh my god! I'll just start the game with half my deck in hand. Yo, you run this Yanma too? I love that card. It's so cool.
War point. That's a 4-7 vertical now. I'm going to transfer back to Cleffa and
You know, it's funny that they gave so many cards just like the attack explosion early on, because later they were like, okay, we got to rename the attack, because if it's going to do more than just what explode does, it should have a different name. So there's like Drifloons and stuff that have the attack everyone explode. Right. Big fan of that name.
Oak's Revenge.
Sure.
Discarding Blossom. Oh, that's the one you shuffle in and draw.
Oh, I don't have to show you. Well, that's it was a bad hand anyway. Any other hand attack? So I will simply reveal as I go if you want to play it.
Wait, okay. I got something for you.
So it's what, 4?
Yes.
One-sided shaman.
Alright, next card. The Rocket's Trap.
Gold border diamond cradles, $130.
Oh, you gotta flip for it.
Look it up on TCG. It's better than that.
Nope, that's all I'm looking. Branch is random. 3 cards.
130. Come on.
Oh, I'm thinking of, what is it, Rocket Secret Attack?
We only have 4.
Probably.
We only have 3.
Okay, so you choose 3 cards at random.
And you shuffle back up. Okay.
Yes! They're great for a cube.
Or Games IRL's competitive EDH.
So this is the one I'm keeping?
Yes.
No proc. It doesn't
And then
count for
shuffle them in.
proc.
Yep,
I don't look at them.
Okay, so I'm down to 1 card in hand.
Play
Before you had a chance to play. That's hot. That's good.
I'm going to attempt to shot with.
Yep. It's good. So it's what, 10 damage?
No, because now I have to flip a one. Yeah, that doesn't enough. But yeah, it would be 10 damage to everything you have.
Damn.
The fighting energy is the one card you left me. So technically, you had a pretty good shot at leaving me in energy because it was fighting DCE, strength term. So
Yeah. So all right.
but technically, that is the best outcome for me because it means I get to keep the DCEs in there. But
All right, now.
yeah, you're going.
David Clefo.
You gonna poop on me now?
Dark Monk.
He's the retreat one.
Yeah,
he has to be active.
He has to be active, and it costs 2 more to retrieve. Professor Owen.
Is it that we both cost 2 more, or just he costs 2 more?
As long as Dark Monk is an active Pokemon, my opponent pays 2 more to retreat your active Pokemon.
Got it.
So your Cleffa will not be full.
That's okay. Cleffa can check.
What's his attack do? Poison?
20 is poison, yes. So technically, if I hit, you're good.
Yeah, it's like debatably 40. That's pretty good.
And he's psychic. He's on fire. Hideouts.
Might have to
Oh, I can't play that. I'm gonna play Dalton.
Oh yeah, fuck.
No energy into it. Tempest Shockwave. Tempest Shockwave. It's stacked. Yours.
Chop, chop,
Chop, chop.
chop, chop, chop. This is kind of good for cards, but yeah. Here we go.
I'm actually going to cast Dark
I have it. It's
I
have 1 play per turn. Now that's the rocket. So I'm going to do 80. And I'm going to
Goes up to 80.
Cleffa and 20. Yeah, the Dark Focus, yeah.
couple cool cards and then just
Completely lost it.
Alright, so you know what? I'm going to do this now before you draw. Draw 4.
Yeah.
I'm going to discard Dark Monk.
Just bear with me here as I kind of unscrew myself. So I will just draw 4. Any other funny business?
Yeah, maybe.
He's slow rolling me, chat.
And I'll mark 40 and decide not to. Sneak attack. Every time. Alright, reach. Actually,
I think that's the right play.
attempt to Sludge Punch. That's not it.
Fighting here. Strength charm again. Another close.
Lord of the Rings.
Just do that strength charm.
And I'll leave. Yeah.
What's that?
Am I going to draw 4?
No, I was just waiting for you to draw.
Okay.
And then attempt Sludge Punch. Does not hit.
I want you to kill it. Please kill it. Another fighter here. I'm going to move this straight term just to the back.
not even chance we have like other stuff.
That's a shame.
No, this is yeah, keep it in mind. When much more stuff you had, or even like before or after
Vsauce.
It has targets and stuff.
You can see up front, we're kind of sitting on a bunch. Yes, and like video game stuff. I really don't buy anything that's not even like game games. Like comic stuff. One.
Just gonna move Cliff out of the end here. Cliff, I got that double retreat, so we're just gonna ink it. Here go.
We're talking $5. Run it back. Some people don't drop them off. Especially if it's Pokemon. Even though there's rollovers.
Took the sludge punch. No! Come on. I was hitting the Evis all day today. Until now.
Thanks, guys.
Wait a minute.
See you, Scott. Oh my god, Heinlein. Fluffa. Choke.
Giveaway policy. So basically, I have to kind of just throw these
See you next time, Jeff.
nothing very substantial. We got 4 bucks of this guy.
This card is just clean. I'll be ready for Cooper, but I was telling you, Sans, you do like this on cast Pyrokinesis. Cards.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure, but
Yeah, nothing to sneeze over, nothing to cry over. I think we're on the same page.
Sludge punch.
Yeah, exactly.
No!
I have to still play
You know,
Brother.
Cool.
Terraforming.
Final game, watch your back three.
Yeah, we'll do like that.
9, 6, 6, 6.
And then Goldberry on the Vsauce. Was this DCE this turn or last turn?
Last, I'm gonna have to say. But I mean, we're not really such a place,
Yeah.
so.
Toss it on. Yeah. Punch me, please!
Yeah, I know. Just in case.
What's the MP?
Opponent match percentage. I think.
And wouldn't mine and Trevor's be the same and yours be different?
No, because Scott didn't win at all, so.
And you played Scott?
I played Scott first round.
I don't know.
And I played James first round, and he didn't win at all.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense.
Did you punch me?
Not yet. My sneak attack you though.
Sure. Which one's that?
Reveal, I choose one trainer.
Trainer? Trainer.
What's the CMC of a local?
So it's a Choco-Champ, a Mime, a Buff.
Removal can go.
Let's shuffle back in.
And punch. Final hits.
Cleffa dies. An atrocious death. Finally, blood sport.
Oh, Discordia.
The hog has been slapped.
Four.
Alright, Cleffa is EED dead. Champ comes up.
The champs.
We're offered. Choke here. DCE here.
Josh kind of said, man, we sell on TCG. Japanese, it's like Japanese stuff. We can sell out. I mean, there's a bunch of other languages we might have a tougher time with. So Josh wanted to
Terraform.
if truth be told, if this is stuff you all want, maybe we'll just we'll find something unique like this and kind of move from there. I will say, I'm that's really what it is, and I can
slap you for 60.
Most of the languages we can't list as readily, and there's definitely less than that. No, I so in general, with what's here, were you looking to sell out of like all of this, or just kind of buy certain pieces?
Let's punish with 20.
Make that, yeah. Okay.
Go up to 30.
It's always like I want to get out. I got you guys to sell out. I've got yeah, just go for one.
Fighting here. Chance here. Hey, Eric. Sorry. I just want to make sure.
Okay, like I said, this is not a real tournament, so we want to figure it out together if we can. I think we try to figure out poison.
Yeah, so I know that some things poison shuts off and others don't, because this says special condition, and I know that.
Oh, right.
You don't say. Oh, yeah, what is
condition around it reads, this power stuff weapon cannot be activated or used while this Pokemon is asleep, burned, confused, or paralyzed.
Magic has two different types of Chinese. That's why
so poison doesn't shut down.
I'm gonna fall apart at that.
Burn would, but it makes older stuff susceptible to burn and newer stuff immune to poison. Poison is a special condition, I guess. I will take it. I will go Goldberry here, take the knockout. He goes up to 40. He remains poisoned.
I don't think the way it was all drop
Do you know, like, how, as far as on these, like, generally, it's not a test, I'm just trying to grab some. I think they're, it's kind of cheaper stuff. Do you know any, like, bigger pieces that you have in here? I could defer to you. I mean, that's I have a lot of
Tap, alright. Well, tap.
You're good. You're good.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There it goes. Grass energy. Garbage run. Oh, I can't put that. Weak. And just
We're gonna Gust of Yanma, Strength Charm, and Terraform. am actually at 10. And Iron Fist take the knockout.
Gets 10 more.
Cards. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sneak attack.
Reveal I choose one. Okay.
Chain off.
Cool. Ooh, that shuffles my deck. That stops what I terraform from coming up.
So when it enters, take it down.
So
I'm choosing to -2 it.
That's the mini
Exile.
canopy, right?
Yes, Grimer Muck Grass.
Got it. Yep.
This is the maze of my hand.
Yeah. I believe the ability covers all.
yeah, the ability.
Okay, sure. So I'll get into this whole. Yeah. No, there's no blocker. And I take.
Jump up the third.
Yep.
Does it make another one? Good.
The other one got sacked.
Gotcha. So I go.
Put a fighting here.
There we go.
40.
So for our interesting trades, I'm kind of at an impasse for what I'm interested in. I don't really want to pull some kind of border piece for like bulk stuff. I don't know. Just about the kind of where
Armor up.
Sure.
after we kind of equalize this with the wish list, or use them to pay the rest of the way.
Perfect.
One is 130-ish.
Go up to other champ. Terraform.
Fortune's cool. Definitely highlight those when I get them.
And I will use Drag Out to kill Pluck out for 30. Here we go.
Oh, sorry. So you're saying 75 for the lot. Yeah. There you go, me 55. I just have to tax this.
Are you playing this too? Hey, they're pretty good. From when you're Gregor's Exile, you were just like.
Yeah, so we're trading and then 55.
So if he's doing that sleeve and 55. Alright. There's another gentleman up front there with his Neopile.
Thank you, man. Thanks for swinging back. Appreciate you.
I'll trade off. He's interested in that. This is like his down here. maybe trades.
Taking the ice and rail, do all the work.
That's a promo set. We got these in
Oh,
here.
interesting.
This is
What for, not necessarily all of it, but if there's whatever would cover it or whatever most interested
If
in.
it helps you decide, you would need to reapply.
And I'll be just on for
Yeah, I know.
this.
If I wanted to do that, yeah, because Buffa came out.
Yeah, it's very worthless. It's a blind obedience.
You got it, bud.
Not realizing.
Trying
That's
to
what I saw the thing of the
make
ice.
Glory Moon standard again.
Like version of Phoenix.
I have to replace 5 cards,
Gets a lot of people still.
and also trying to plan for Badoo by probably making those 5 cards supporters instead of items.
I think you should plan for Badoo, but I don't think you should be afraid of it.
No, but
Do you know
the
what I mean?
supporters that I had in mind are also good for the strategy. Because if I put 2 Professor's Research in here, I can use that to ditch the ancient Pokemon that power up my
The
attacks.
Bloomberg.
True.
So
I
they'll
am going
synergize
to
pretty
use
well.
this later. Sure.
I need a boss's order.
Have you ever?
Travis,
Oh, yeah.
can you send them back to me? I don't know who I'm talking to.
It feels really good.
I feel like once you get to that point, you probably.
I think Artisan, boss's orders.
I'm gonna item finder, discard Igglybuff in mine, get Trader,
I will.
and trade Chop in. For the Machoke. No, that's silly. I don't want a Machoke. I mean, I do, but I want for it. It's sitting without the damn thing.
It does just kind
Put another fight in here. Terraforming. Dragon on other Dark Fortress.
Alright, how much?
So it'll do 20. It'll do 20 and make him active.
Gotcha. So he comes up.
Yep.
Yeah, armor up him. Go ahead.
They're coming back and these are the other requests.
How's it going?
How'd you bet yourself?
Got some raw stuff here. Yep. Take a look at this guy too. Okay. We definitely like raw stuff, kind of.
Yep. Yeah, no problem. I have more raw, this is more lower value stuff.
Yeah. We can tap into that and round off values. These are all flat raters, so definitely good to go on those. Same thing here. Haven't priced that in a while, but I think a price stand.
Yeah, so it was a question of,
The modern stuff is on the down. So, and vintage stuff is kind of holding, which is nice. But
the creature
It's good enough for me. People are people selling out and stuff. And then now they're collecting other free candidates. But yeah, generally that's our philosophy. Raw stuff.
yeah, no, of course.
What I would say is if there's any slabs in here,
So he has 60 HP remaining, and I would need to get through the
probably
flip.
put between 10 and 30 bucks for people. Oh, okay. If you don't have any stuff in here or you have anything else that's like do for like $5 or $10 a slab, just kind of shotgun.
Let me drag in Dark
Got
Muck.
those for soft stuff.
So his ability is to prevent secondary effects of attacks. So he'll still take the 20, but he can't get poisoned.
And that is your go.
You know.
No, it's Jesse, but we got all your stuff figured out when you're ready. No brush. And Chris, we got you figured out and all that stuff.
And I will do the sludge punch.
I'm gonna check out
Come on, top search. Just putting a fan club and a fighting energy. Credit card. Roll and choke.
I think
No, but I think it came down if like 90-ish.
He has 2 grass on him? Yes. Well, you got one of them. And then I will Hurricane Punch, which is flip 4, 30 for each hit. So there's 1, 2, 3, so that's 90. But yeah.
Sorry.
Explosion for double knockout.
Yeah. I terraformed the other champ to the top too, so I could have started coming back in for the 6th. GG.
Brandon over here.
Oh, both double gusts are on the bottom. That's why.
Double Gust is cool on that list. I like it.
Yeah, that's what I have to use against Scott to win the game. I was like, retreat my my free retreater. Or retreat my free retreater. For a guy who costs some. And then I can use something. Now you have to choose something.
Moving that Oh, so that Narset? Yeah, sure.
So right now.
Yeah, I need one. I actually need one more Dark Fortress. I had to throw in a Turbo Scyther and just fill this.
Yeah.
I need one more Dark Fortress though.
Alright, go ahead.
Is it only Dark Fortresses?
Yes. It's,
of the fortresses, I mean.
Yeah. Because it's based off of one of the Dark Mush decks and stuff like that, but it had so many trainers in there, you have to like decrease the trainers and figure out what you're going to fill with. So I was like, you know what, when we put Dark
It's like here are your 4 Dark Mucks, and here are your 56 trainers.
Yeah. So like, okay, no, let's try Dark Fortress, and then I was like, Yama's a free retreater. Okay, let's do that.
Yeah. Jesse, do you want me to end the stream? Goodbye, everybody.
For right now, yeah.